Greetings, one and all. It's I, the Grand Arbiter, here once again, trying to find a way to sit comfortably. Hope you're all doing quite well. I am, as well as to be expected, given all the stuff. I hope you're all doing quite well. I hope you're doing better than this guy, at minimum. Hello, June. Hope you're doing well. I hope that your day has been filled with only lovely, beautiful mornings, and that your air conditioning is blessedly on, and really patient understanding. Hello, Robert. I hope the same for you. I hope that you have a lovely air conditioning that is really blowing beautiful, cool air over your body. That would be ideal. Robin, greetings. Hello. Everyone's like showing up. We've got everyone in the, it is too hot. So I am glad that you are taking the time. Hello, Leora. Sorry, I couldn't see who it was from the distance that I'm at. I hope you're all doing really well. I have an idea of what we're doing today. It's very goofy. So we're out of Legos to build, sorry to say. Lord Asplund has sent for shipments to be made, so that will be nice when those arrive, but no expectations. But I do have something in the meantime, so I do have lots of little random minifigures that we've picked up, and so I thought it would be fun for us to cooperatively many fancy sparkles, my goodness. So I thought it might be fun to cooperatively come up with a little bit of a storytelling / bad screenplay. With random characters out of this bag. So I'm going to just pull a character out of this bag and we're just going to talk about them. And then we'll see, they're going to be our protagonist. And then later we'll pull the antagonist out of the bag. Yeah. We'll just create some kind of screenplay or something. We'll just come up with something fun. Okay, so I'm going to put my hand in the bag. Going to grab, and if I don't grab a full character, we'll just grab parts until we make a full character. Okay. So this is going to be hard to do a person off of this entirely blank man. So we'll just swap this out because this one's an entirely blank man with no head. That's not really ideal. Okay, so we've got this handsome dude in a poncho. Okay. So that's this is our protagonist. Handsome dude with dad hair, handlebar mustache, and a poncho. That's our current protagonist. Let's see. What are some things that we can think about Poncho Guy? Well, let's see. Speak to me, minifigure. Tell me your story. Okay. He's a father of 4. Yeah, he's like a Peruvian dude. He's a father of 4. His love of life is only for his children and terrible puns. So that's sort of his Zen experiences. He loves terrible puns. He loves his children. And he loves wearing ponchos in inappropriate weather. So Lenora says that he woke up to a strange noise. I'm not sure what noise he's going to wake up to. Probably his children singing a terrible Peruvian song, maybe? I don't know. Poncho Papa Let's see. Pancho Papa is, oh yeah, no, he definitely makes ponchos and posts them at Instagram. He's an Insta poncher. So he does love Instagram and making ponchos. He hates people who don't appreciate the poncho. And he wears his poncho everywhere, even to the pool. Oh, his poncho loom exploded? Oh, man. So he wakes up, he hears a loud noise, and his poncho loom has exploded. And let's just assume his children are missing, and as well as his most beloved pun book, which is called... So his pun book that he's been working on a pun, like a book of puns, and it's called Punbelievable. I was thinking something like Pancho Pavilla as well, but I think it's going to be, it's Pancho Padre is his name for right now. He's like the bride in the Kill Bill series. He has like a sort of like a not a real name, because he's like well, maybe he's like used to be a secret agent, and now he's gonna go get back his poncho looms pieces and the missing ponchos and his children, his missing pun book that he's been working on called Punbelievable. So he's been working on this, and he's used to be a spy, and now he's retired and works on ponchos. But now they've pulled him back in because his arch villain, who we'll pick in a little bit, so he uses secret codes he sews secret pun codes into his ponchos for sure. Yeah, no, hashtag Pancho Padre on Instagram. So Pancho Padre is really, okay, you guys are real fast. I gotta catch up. Oh, yeah, no, he's probably gonna have to run outside to see if the llamas know where it's at. The llamas, you're probably right. He does definitely have llamas, because llamas are like definitely what he makes the ponchos out of for the most part. Although he does use multiple materials. Let's find out who this nemesis who has stolen his ponchos. He's destroyed his poncho loom, kidnapped his children, and stolen his yet-to-be-published pun book, Punbelievable, the dad pun story. So it's like a memoir and a pun book, and possibly a cookbook with some... It's really a complicated piece. He's having a hard time finding a publisher. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's pick his sidekick. So we're gonna pick a sidekick first. So the person who's gonna help Pancho Padre solve this mystery. I don't really know what that person is, so we're just going to deal with that in a bit. Okay. 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 Pancho Padre is being assisted in his adventure by Weldon, the Master Welder. He always was known as Weldon. He's a welder. He loves welding. There's not a welding tool in here, I think. Maybe there is. I don't know. We'll check. Okay, well, I don't know if this is the right thing, but okay. So he's a master welder. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I could see that. He like moonlights as an exotic dancer but never removes his mask. Oh, and I see why. Oh gosh. Gang. Weldon is sad. Look how sad he is. He's like scruffy, he's got oil on his face, and he's sad. So Master Weldon, who Master Weldon Weldon, who does welding as well as welding on the he also does exotic dancing. He wears nothing but like his coveralls and his welding mask, and he'll remove everything but the welding mask. That's his whole that's his like his shtick. That's his like hook for for exotic dancing. They met at the PTA. Weldon's daughters graduated though, so Weldon is an empty nester. But they met at the PTA because there's only one school in this neighborhood, so like all the kids go to the same school. So Weldon the welder and Pancho Padre are best friends. They have been for a while. It's never been anything romantic, but no one knows. I don't think Weldon the welder needs a chastity belt. No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. We'll think on it. He probably can fix the loom, but they're best friends. They've been best friends for a while. Weldon the welder is, he's hurt from when his ex-wife betrayed him, and because his ex-wife, Demolitions Dahlia, destroyed a building that was set for demolition by the city, but it was one he had put so much work. He'd made iron wrought, beautiful welding art. It's one of his greatest works he's ever done, and the city didn't like it, so they destroyed the building, and his wife was responsible for the demolition, and they never really recovered from that, and so they divorced. So Demolitions Dahlia and Weldon are they're star-crossed lovers a bit. They're like, I love you, but you broke all the stuff that I've created. And Dahlia is just like, I need to make money to pay for our girls going to Stanford. They're both so smart, and we're so poor. And the world is made of economic injustices. And Weldon has like sought solace in his friendship with Pancho Padre. Pancho Padre like understands Weldon, but is frustrated that Weldon won't wear his ponchos. Weldon can't wear a poncho because ponchos are flammable. So that's like why he's not like opposed to ponchos as a concept. It's like, well, but like Pancho Padre, I can't wear a poncho. I'm welding. Welding, like, they'll catch on fire and then I will die. Do you want me to die? And Pancho Padre's like, I guess not. So he's like understanding, but like resentful. Okay, so he can fix the loom, but he can't save the kids or get back the joke book. I mean, he would teach his daughters welding if they wanted that, but both of his daughters, one wants to be a politician and one wants to be like a computer scientist. They had their own dreams, and he was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I won't teach you that. And you maybe you can wear a poncho, but Pancho Padre is like really insistent that he wear like a real traditional poncho. And so it's sort of like a complicated relationship. It's a complicated place in the relationship, Deborah. It's a complicated place in the relationship. Okay, so the person who has done all this criminal activity is, I think it's going to be Instagram model, Skylar Jones. Dun, dun, dun. So, I have to find his Instagram stuff. There it is. No, that's a pickaxe. Maybe we'll arm Weldon with a pickaxe. There you go. Here's a weapon. There it is. I'm like, where's the fucking... There's the thing. Okay. Weldon's friggin' union. Weldon loves the union. Weldon's like, union. Oh, he was a spy for the secret, I don't know, he was a pawn for pawn ops, for poncho ops. I'm not sure yet. We'll just think on it. Okay, astrophysics. Oh, goodness. Yes, so this is Skylar Jones, evil Instagram model / influencer, upset that his channel has fewer likes. He has a selfie stick, guys. That's how you know he's the villain. Is he's got a selfie stick. Oh yeah, no, she could also go into astrophysics, but yeah, no. So yeah, no, he is furious that some poncho dad is getting more views than him, and so he has kidnapped his daughters and put them in his, Yeah, no, he's frustrated with both of these guys. They're both have very strong Instagrams. They just do the work. They just do their own art, and he's been reporting both of them to get pulled because he doesn't like that Weldon's not safe for work. They say he's basically his catchphrase is not safe to weld because you can't really weld naked. So that's his hashtag not safe to weld. And Pancho Padre is just got so many puns, and he hates puns. He thinks that wordplay is the devil, and yeah, no, he's instantly jealous. So he's like really upset about it, and he really wants to get absolute vengeance against Padre and Weldon Welder. So that's like a whole business of things going on there. So obviously he has his Insta Castle, which is like obviously like a flying drone fortress. Looks like a bunch of drones. And they're gonna have to go rescue. And this is just a pilot, so obviously it's just like, so we've got like a plot. So we'll just do like a quick synopsis, and then we'll move on from these characters because we don't want to like burn them out too quickly. He was a poncho-loving dude. He loved ponchos, he loved puns, and he loved his children. But one day, all of that would change because some little Instagram douche decided to destroy his poncho loom and steal his daughters. It's gonna take a welder of massive sexual prowess and flexibility to help this Pancho Padre get vengeance, save his children, and make puns. This year, or next year, next fall, two friends become... I don't know. What's the title of this movie? It's going to be... it's going to be... In a world. Yeah, no, that's it. In a world with welding and ponchos. It's... Poncho Welda? No, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to name this movie. I need to figure out what we're going to name this movie, gang. Pun Force. Pun Force? I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be, looming danger. Because he's trying to save his loom. Looming danger. And then it's got like this guy over top and it's like, dun dun dun. I'm gonna Instagram murdering you. This will get me lots of likes. No one likes dads. And then the whole plot is gonna be them like learning that. Yeah, no. Looming danger, sparks will fly. That's what it is. Looming danger, sparks will fly. And I definitely think that the reveal is that Skylar has a bad no father figures. His father was really not a good guy and was not supportive and thought that Skylar's gender expression was bad and too feminine, and so they're gonna save him with dad jokes and fathering. You're not my real dad. I know, but I could be. And then they like hold his hand and like he cries and talks about his feelings and they're like, it's okay. Feelings are okay. Strong guys also have feelings. And then they like work on their feelings together. Yeah, no, it'll be great. It's a great movie. Okay, we'll do one more. We have time for one more, I think. Yeah, we have time for one more. Okay, so these guys are gonna save the pun book, save the kids, and he's gonna have a redemption arc. I'm gonna tell you right now, because the real villain of the story is toxic masculinity. No, it's really more like, I'm Pancho Padre. You destroyed my poncho loom. You kidnapped my daughters. And really, they didn't kidnap him. He really just invited them to a party. You blew up my loom, and you got my daughters outside of my children outside of curfew. And I am going to ensure that you get a scolding and also the appropriate emotional support that you need to improve as a person and not feel like you are a bad person. Yeah, no. That's good. Okay. We're going to pull one more set of folks. So then we'll move from there. Okay. Okay. No, I don't like this person. This person has no features. I don't like blanks. There's a lot of blanks in here. Okay, well, we'll use this guy, but I need some hair, because I really don't like him not having hair. That's, like, not okay. I need hair for people. Or a hat or something. Let's see. Is there some hair somewhere in here? Let's see. Or is hair a thing that we don't do anymore? Hair, a thing that doesn't happen anymore. I find it very infuriating that there's not enough hair in here. Hello, we're pulling out Lego characters and making fun stories with them. I just wish that we had more hair pieces, because right now we're like really short hair pieces. There's not enough wigs in this bag. I'm gonna steal hair from somebody else. Let's see. Who's got some hair I can steal? I'll just borrow his hair. Voodoo? Okay. So I just want this character to have hair. Not all of them do. I just don't like the Lego no hair. It looks weird to me. It looks like they are like incomplete, and I hate incomplete looking characters. So this is our plucky hero. He's Ascot Samson. This is Ascot Samson. He loves fashion, and he loves making sure that he has a good coif of hair. So Ascot Samson, see he's got like a little ascot on. He is an ex-gymnast. And he loves his hair. He loves to wear different ascots. He does have a deep love for Scooby-Doo, but is not wealthy enough to own an exact replica of the Mystery Machine. He does, okay, so it's Ascot Samson, crime solver. He loves solving mysteries. He's been solving mysteries forever with his best friend, Sarah the Cyber Ninja. So Samson and Sarah the Cyber Ninja are best friends. Sarah is a robot. So she's a cyborg. She's kind of mean looking. So Ascot Samson loves good hair, solving mysteries, and fashion. And Sarah the Cyber Ninja just loves violence. But he doesn't hold that against her. He understands that it's in our programming. They're best friends. They met at a mixer at a company picnic. He does fear haircuts. He hates them. He's always nervous that they're going to go real south. So, and this is like a jetpack that she can ride on. So, yeah. Ascot Samson, private detective, man about town. They've been best friends for a long time. She's a retired cyber ninja for the most part. She mostly does audits at this point. They think that she still is evil as she was in the past because she still does pretty sharp audits. But Sarah the cyber ninja is she does audits now, but they're still best friends. And Sarah has to step in and join her old life because the mysteries that Sarah doesn't cut his hair because Sarah doesn't understand the concept of why you would want hair because she's a cyborg. She's like, hair? Who needs that? I love robot arms. Yes, she does love. So she has she has an extensive collection of of electronic pets. She's obsessed with them. So she has a lot of those little keychains from the 90s that have little pets on them. She has a lot of those. A lot of those little... She's always carrying a bunch of keychains with little pets on them. And she's like, what? They're my pets. She takes them out for walks. So Ascot has gotten himself into a little bit of trouble because he has angered the devil. Yes, Tamagotchis. There's also a bunch of other versions, but yes. She has a very happy Tamagotchi, but Samson's made a horrible, horrible mistake. When filing his taxes, which are very complicated when you're a private detective, because you're a contractor and you fill out you can't fill out a W-2, you don't get a W-2, you have to do like all your own taxes. It's, I think it's an I-9. It's terrible. So he accidentally signs the wrong document and sells his soul to the baby devil. The baby devil's a real goofball. And so now, Sarah is, it's baby devil. I think it's like the child of the devil. It's like a teeny tiny baby devil. Like he's like 12 and really just wants to like be obnoxious and eat all the gushers in the house. Baby fabric cordon satin. So, he does love to sew clothes and make costumes because he wants to be as dramatic as his father. But he's still on his way. But he really wants Samson's soul because Samson accidentally sold it because he did his taxes wrong. Yeah, so the baby devil is out for Samson's soul. And the only one who can save him is Sarah, part cyber ninja, part registered accountant, who's going to use her cyber skills to fight off the demonic hordes, as well as find a solution for Ascot's terrible, terrible, terrible decisions in paperwork filing. And I think it's going to be called oh gosh, it's not an auditor. What is it called when they're an accountant? Yeah, no. It's the demonic hordes version of the IRS, and they're just like, we could go after millionaires who use loopholes, but instead we're going to go after this guy who makes $10,000 a year, $15,000 a year of unregistered income because I don't care. I love torturing people. And what I love to torture people with most is terrible paperwork. Ah ha ha, you're going to fill out paperwork for 10,000 years. Thank you. So I think the title of the movie is, yeah, no, he does use a lot of he does some bad, Cyber Ninja CPA, that's going to be the title of the movie. And yeah, no, I don't think that she's an abacus. She's got a calculator in her brain. I calculate that none of your we're going to be able to get all of Samson's soul back through finding appropriate deductions. Hello, Christina. We're talking, we're giving Lego figures storytelling. So, yes, Robert, that's correct. You're 100% the best. So currently we're doing a movie descriptors. That's what we've been doing today. So our first movie stars two dads, Pancho Padre and Weldon the Welder, and Pancho Padre, maker of ponchos and lover of puns, and Weldon the Welder, part-time welder, part-time exotic dancer, and their hunt to save Pancho Padre's children from the misguided and selfish Instagram hoe. An abacus that they throw. I think that I think it like she calculates how to throw her Excel. She'll make a spreadsheet on how to destroy you. So Pancho Padre is going to stop this Instagram person from ruining his Instagram on ponchos. And Ascot Sampson, Private Eye, has sold his soul to the devil through accidental bad paperwork, filing his taxes. And so his best friend, Sarah the Cyber Ninja, is going to have to use all her CPA wits to... yes, thank you. Skylar Jones, the Instagram model. Sarah Cyber Ninja CPA will have to save him through meticulous use of the tax code. And that's the other movie we're working on. I'm not sure which one's going to do better. But yeah, no, we've got some folks. That's some characters. That's some stuff. Man, those are we really got through some movies. I think that the devil is going to lose in this one though, because Sarah the Cyber Ninja is kind of like equipped. Well, and you don't want to send poor Ascot Sampson to hell to do paperwork forever. That seems real rude. Real rude. He knows how to solve mysteries and have good hair. He doesn't know how to do, like, actual taxes. No. So I hope that you've enjoyed our little storytelling game. I have lots of other characters in here. And really a lot of disembodied heads. Just like a lot of disembodied heads. Let's see if there's any really good ones. None of them are particularly expressive, but yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed these little storytelling adventures. Hopefully we'll do more in the future. Maybe with other things. There's lots of cool characters that we could work with in the future too, which I'm excited about. We'll see all the cool stuff. It'll be great. I'm going to throw these guys back in here. And we're going to deal with that stuff later. I hope that you were able to understand what was going on. I hope it was, like, fun. We'll do this again sometime, maybe? Who knows? Thank you, Robert. You can contribute to our creative endeavors through our Patreon. It's a quick and easy way, and there's a lot of content coming out right now. We've got a lot of special edition content that's coming out for for quarantine. So please keep yourself in the loop about what's going on. And we adore and appreciate all of you. I am glad you had fun. And we'll talk to you guys next time. See you later. Bye.